Creating comedy that resonates with millions doesn't just happen overnight. And in the case of Peller's Palava, the wildly popular series that took TikTok and Instagram by storm in 2024, the magic lies in the behind-the-scenes effort most fans never get to see. From scripting to acting, from wardrobe to editing, Peller's creative process is a fascinating mix of hustle, improvisation, and raw genius. Behind every episode is a young creator who doesn't just want to make people laugh. He wants to build a legacy. Peller's Palava began as a small idea, just a casual skit that poked fun at everyday Nigerian drama. The word Palava itself, meaning wahala, trouble, or mess, became the heartbeat of the series. Each episode centered around chaos, misunderstandings, lies backfiring, neighbors fighting, broke guys fronting, girls scamming their boyfriends, and relatives stirring trouble at family meetings. But what made Peller's Palava stand out wasn't just the content. It was the process behind it. It all begins in Peller's not-so-fancy home workspace in Ikorodu, with a notebook that's half-torn and a whiteboard scribbled with jokes, character names, and punchlines. The ideation process kicks off. Sometimes inspiration strikes while he's in traffic or buying bread down the street. He writes on on his phone, napkins, or whatever is close. The goal: keep it real, keep it funny, keep it true to the street. The scripting process is loose, but intentional. Peller doesn't always write word for word. He often creates an outline. What the scene is about, what each character's role is, and where the major wahala will happen. Then he fills in the blanks with freestyle dialogue. This gives his skits a natural, unscripted feel, and that's what fans love most. It feels like you're watching real life. Not just another staged scene. That next comes the casting. Peller keeps it homegrown. Many of the actors in Peller's Palava are his childhood friends, neighbors, or fellow up-and-coming creators from his area. No big auditions, no agents. Just people with raw energy, vibes, and the ability to ad-lib like pros. The chemistry is organic because the relationships are real. When it's time to shoot, it's almost always outside, on the street, in local shops, or inside a room that's been transformed into someone's mother's parlor or a fake church office. Lighting is minimal, props are borrowed, wardrobe, whatever's available, from oversized Ankara buba to school uniforms stitched just well enough to pass for authentic. Sometimes, scenes get interrupted by NEPA taking light, kids running into frame, or neighbors shouting in the background. But for Peller, these are not problems, they're opportunities. He rolls with them, often working the chaos into the final cut. Directing happens in real time. Peller jumps in and out of scenes, shouts lines, corrects gestures, and cues reactions while the camera's rolling. He knows the energy he wants. If someone breaks character and laughs too hard, they restart. If a line isn't funny enough, they flip it. There's no ego on set, only teamwork, laughter, and a shared goal to create something people will remember. Editing is where it all comes together. Peller spends hours trimming clips on his laptop, adding subtitles, overlaying sound effects, and boosting volume where street noise was too loud. He keeps things fast-paced and energetic, no long pauses, no dull transitions. Even his background music choices are deliberate, often borrowing from trending TikTok sounds or street anthems to give the content a native flavor. But the most crucial part of Peller's creative process is timing. He knows when to post, how to title his skits, what hashtags to use, and how to tease upcoming episodes in his comment sections. He engages fans, replies with banter, reposts duets, and encourages remixes. Every new episode of Peller's Palava isn't just content. It's an event. And his fans show up in thousands, waiting for the next chaos to unfold. Behind the scenes, Peller's Palava is powered by more than just jokes. It's built on real work, real collaboration, and an understanding of what makes Nigerians laugh. It taps into cultural truths, exaggerates them just enough to be ridiculous, and delivers them in the language of the streets. It's not polished. It's not perfect. But it's real, and that's why it works. From concept to execution, Peller has built a DIY comedy empire that rivals professionally produced shows. And he's done it with what most people would call nothing. No funding, no big studio, no PR team. Just talent, grit, and a deep love for storytelling. As Peller's Palava continues to dominate the online space, what fans see on The screen is just the tip of the iceberg. The laughter is loud, but behind every joke is a grind that never sleeps.